name is Destruct, and today I'm going to be talking about Far Cry Primal again. I did discuss this game around 2 months ago now, when the game had just been announced and the first trailers had come out, but now we've had access to a lot of gameplay. YouTube is flooded with new gameplay, people exploring the alpha version of the game world and looking into various features. My previous video regarding this game was very negative, where I critiqued the idea itself, and now having really seen what the game is like to play, I thought I would jump back in and talk about my opinions again. In my previous video about Primal, I said that I thought it was going to be like Far Cry 4, but without guns, vehicles and other technology, and I do stick by this. I would even take it further to say that this game could pass as Far Cry 4 DLC. If you guys played Far Cry 4, you might remember the downright pathetic spiritual world, where you'd have a pet tiger and you'd have to kill enemies with only bows and arrows in your bare hands. Primal looks like this, but in a normal looking world, and you have various pets, not just a tiger. This is pretty much what Primal is. The actual content other than the story is tame beasts, take over the map by killing enemies and taking tribal land, and upgrading your skills. Now, people were hopeful for a really expansive survival aspect, but the YouTubers I've seen play the alpha version of the game and talk about their experiences have all said you essentially craft food to boost your health and craft medicines to rid yourself of poisons. It's so limited. It's basically a health bar. There's no hunger bar, no strength bar, no tiredness meter. Anything that you would expect in a proper survival game is just not here. They haven't made the survival aspect detailed. So you basically take meat from animals or get buried, eat these berries, eat these items, and your health goes up, and that's about it. Now this just links back to what I said last time, which is that I thought that Ubisoft would not change enough in the Far Cry series formula, so this is just Far Cry 4 with no technology. Now the next thing I wanted to look at is the world itself. This world looks boring. I'm sorry if you like untouched environments and you think it would be cool to sneak through the undergrowth and everything, but in all seriousness, this is a boring map. There is nothing here of interest. The only secret places are caves with loot in them, and the settlements are all tiny and just all look the same. They have made the most empty world I have seen. Perhaps it's not really their fault, to be honest. I just think that the idea of a Stone Age open world game is flawed. The world is just full of animals and trees. There is nothing in the world you could add realistically to make people interested. The way you travel around the map isn't even interesting either. The Just Cause 3 map, for example, is pretty empty other than small towns and military bases. However, it's actually fun to traverse the map, which makes up for a rather bland world. I just can't see this game succeeding in any aspect. You can tame animals, which is a brilliant idea, and I do like this aspect, but even then, that's very limited. I mean, all you do is throw bait and hold square, and there's also only 17 different pets. And there's also a flaw in this as well, because if you tame the saber-toothed tiger, which is apparently the best animal, there's no use for the worst ones, which means everyone will just go for the saber-toothed tiger, and that will be basically the end of this whole taming process. And the story. We don't know much about the story other than that you're a tribe member and you become a tribe leader and try to gain control of the map from rival tribes. But what can they do with this story when the world is so empty and there's no technology? I mean, in this trailer, the people don't even sort of speak in full sentences. They sort of make sounds and like say words. Like they don't even have advanced forms of communication. To be honest, guys, I just can't see this game working. But I would like to see what you think. I know lots of people are excited for this game because it's new and different, but I'm very worried about how much content there's going to be and how different it's actually going to be. To be honest, for me, this just looks like Far Cry 4 with some of the base elements stripped away, just to leave this bare carcass behind. So that is all I have for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.